Yellow. I will not lie. I didn't realize it was like, I don't know why yesterday I was like, what day of the week it was? Cause I don't know what's wrong with my clock today. I feel like this whole week I keep on thinking it's like a day ahead, so I'm like thinking today is like Sunday, and it's not. I don't know. I don't really. Surprisingly, my family, they're a big fan of like football and all that stuff. I don't know a lick of anything. All I just know is that my dad is a big fan of Broncos, and I think they lost. I can't remember. I don't know. When I got my oil, I had to get my car's like oil change, and they had like a TV there, and it played like one of the games, or it showed like the ending, and like I was like, I don't know what's going on. But some people seem sad, some people seem disappointed, and then other people seem relieved. So my thought process on that is, hey, it's a game. Good luck next time. Because then, and my thing is, every time you lose, it just makes you want to work 10 times harder the next time around. So I'm like, hey, people, don't see this as a bad thing. Maybe it'll give them like extra boost of energy next time, you know? I think... No, yeah, I was mixing it up with like, so yeah, I did went to one game in person. I can't remember what it was at the time. Oh, wait. No, it was definitely a football game. My dad, he likes all types of sports. I went to one football game in person, and I will not lie, when you're actually there in person, it is a lot more enjoyable to watch compared to watching it on a TV. In my opinion, some people are fine with watching it on TV, but the one instance where I was actually there in person, I'm like, oh, I can see the hype. I can see why people like sports so much. But like, just watching it on TV, I'm like, I could be watching anything else. I could be watching anime. Oh, that makes me sound like a nerd. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind that at all. You know, I've been trying to like branch to like watching a bunch of other stuff lately. So for example, you know, the new Bridgerton series comes out. Yeah, the only reason, I'm not gonna lie, the only reason why I watch Bridgerton is because I keep on seeing so many weird stuff on TikTok where I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll watch it and enjoy it. It's just a very funny, stupid series. And that's my thing. But I'm like, no, I don't want to watch romance though. I want to watch other stuff. So I recently got into like this show called Severance, where it's basically like these people, man, the volume is high up, where it's basically these people that are like, they have a job where they can like split their minds in half, where they have like a work counterpart and then a counterpart in the real world where it's them. So every time they go into work, their brain shuts off, and then their work counterpart becomes active. And I'm like, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I just started watching season 2 recently, and I don't want to spoil, but like I'm at an episode where they're basically on a retreat outside. I'm like, man, this is very weird, but I'm low-key invested. So I'm so far really enjoying that. And like, it really brings up like the dilemma. If that was ever an option in the real world, would you actually go through with it? And like, I'm thinking about it real hard, and I'm like, I personally would not. Don't get me wrong. It sounds good because, you know, then that means you can be lazy when you're not at work. But my downside is to it, like, what if you do, like in the show, where like two people fall in love? What if they get down and dirty in the freaking office space, and like you're none the wiser? I'm like, that's kind of off-putting, knowing that the counterpart of myself potentially laid with a person who I have no knowledge of. I'm like, that's like a dilemma that comes into play. And then there's also obviously the obvious thing where it's like, brother, it's kind of unfair because then they technically don't get any breaks. I mean, sure, when their other counterpart takes a break, they feel the effects of like feeling relieved. I mean, like feeling like they've rested. But all they're doing every day is just working. But I mean, their work isn't that challenging if you think about it either. Well, I guess it depends on what department they're in, because all they're doing is just trying to find scary numbers, right? But it's still pretty unfair to the counterpart. So like, since I started watching Severance, I'm like, man, I want to see more shows with this same dilemma, where it's like, man, can we even call ourselves human if we're treating ourselves like this? Because like, damn, it's kind of messed up. But like, it's a very intriguing show, and I've heard like that it gets weird towards the end, so I'm like, oh, I'm excited by the time I get there. I wonder, is the third season gonna be coming out soon? Because I think I heard rumors, but I'm not sure. I don't think I need a laser. I should have warmed up. Why didn't I warm up? It's fine. Okay, look, I don't mind using Spitfire, don't get me wrong, but I kind of like my the 3, what's called the 301. Yeah, okay. Oh, yesterday I managed to get like the tiniest bit of practice in before going to bed, and bro, I was so proud of myself. Barely. I managed to like like kill like a whole team by myself. And I don't know how that happened. I think I just caught them off guard because they were like low. I don't need that. They were like low on life. So I'm like, oh yeah, we'll pincer attack them because I can. And I was like, man, I can't believe I did that. Granted, did I fall? I don't know. It didn't happen on stream though, so it doesn't matter. But like, I'm like, yo, I'm getting better at like charging ahead. Though my aim is not perfect 100% of the time. It never is, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Yoink. What are other shows that I decided to get into recently? I feel like there's this one show where it's like this like lady. I've only watched the first episode, and my sister says that it's good and I should watch the rest. And I keep on seeing like little clips of the show, and I'm like, it could be interesting, where it's where it's like people that die and then they're in the afterlife. I don't know if this will work. Almost. Okay. Where they're in the afterlife and they can choose what age they're in, and the lady decided to stay old because her husband said, yo, I love you the most at this age or whatever. And like she runs into her cat who's now a human, and I gotta watch that. Oh, why didn't I pick up a... That hurt my... Ah! What the fr... Where's that? Why did I went backwards? Sorry. Oh, someone over there. Oh, what the... Eh. I'm just gonna... be useless in the corner. That's what I get for being distracted. Okay. Skip, man, skip. But yeah, I'm trying to like... there's that one series, and I'm like, I gotta watch it because it does sound low-key kind of interesting, I will not lie. But my brain is like, I don't know, because I didn't got hooked to it. That's like my issue. When you watch like a show, and if you don't get like immediately hooked to it, you're like, do I really want to continue watching it? But I only watched the one episode, and I'm like, that's unfair to the series. And like me and my sister, we have this rule. Every time we watch a show, we always give the first 3 episodes a try. Because usually by the time we get to the 3rd episode, then they're already established like some of the plot stuff, and then there's gonna be like a hook at some point where it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the big drama that's gonna lead up to the climax. And that will hook us in to watch further. But if the hook isn't good enough, then we're just like, yeah, we're dipping by the time episode 3 comes. But I feel like that rule is also very complicated when it comes to like shows that are also incredibly long. For example, like I like One Piece, obviously, but like I feel like just giving it like the 3 episode wouldn't give it justice because a lot of the cool stuff happens later on. Like, don't get me wrong, the beginning is pretty good, but the later parts is what gets good. So it's more like, okay, stick around until this arc. I'm still trying so desperately to convince my sister to watch it, and she's like, I don't know about that. I'll watch the live action though, and I'm like, you know what? That's better than nothing. It still hurts my soul, but it's better than nothing. And I can't wait for bro, let me tell you, I cannot wait for the live action. I don't care what people say. Some people say, bro, the live action, trash. Me, I don't think it's trash at all. I like the casting. I like the people. They're all amusing, and I like the freaking... I just like it, okay? I could just be, you know, a biased lens. I had the same thing. Oh, this is embarrassing. I think I mentioned this before. So, my first exposure, different from One Piece, my first exposure to Death Note was the live action movie, and yes, now that I watched the movie first, and I was like, okay, interesting premise. I don't understand the hype though, but the movie convinced me to actually watch the anime. And then I'm like, oh, now I know why people don't like the movie. So granted, there is an upside to live actions because it actually convinces people to watch the actual show. When the live action of the One Piece came out, when the live action of One Piece came out, I'm like, you know what? Let me get exposed to it because I know it's gonna condense like some of the arcs. So it's like, you know, a short series that's easy for people to watch compared to like 1,000 episodes. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll watch it. And I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna watch the actual anime. Now, yeah, you know what? Top on my list. So people should not clown on live actions too much because it actually introduces people to the goodness of stuff. Speaking of, there's also this other one where I think it's like actually a manga turned into a live action. I don't know I can't remember what it's called, but it's like this dude who's at school and like there's like this pop star girl or something. I don't know. But like they had, or what, was she a pop star? Was she a model? I don't know what she was, but she was something. And I was like, oh, It's like they're blossoming romance, and they don't even get together in the end. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I'm like, a part of me is like, maybe I will read the freaking manga, just to see if that really is how it concludes. Because you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I get easily excited when it comes to stupid things sometimes. I'm free. Okay, what is that? Well, I might need this. Okay. I realized that I didn't warmed up again. I should be playing the little mini games to help me get into the spirits of shooting people in a video game. But my brain is like, nah, too lazy. Sure, this will work. I prefer the other one, but it will do. It will do. No one can stop me. My teammates are just chilling. They're relaxing. No one's coming after our darn throats just yet. Ooh, that's lovely. Well, that's what I needed the last game. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to hold you. Why would I need to hold you? Not at all. Never. Yeah, I've never watched the live action of Attack on Titan because I actually watched the anime first. So I'm like, you know, because I already watched the anime first, I don't need the live action to try to convince me at least a little bit. But I'm like, it would be kind of funny because like I've seen clips, or not clips. I've seen images, and I'm like, okay, this seems kind of bad, but it could be like one of those instances where it's like it's bad that it's good. That's my opinion when it comes to certain things, because sometimes you might... Oh. Because, like, sometimes I like the trashy stuff. I mentioned this last stream. I even like watching, like, animes with the most, like, bad freaking plots or most boring plots, because eventually it just gets humorous after a while. That's just my stick, where I'm like, oh, you'll eventually like it. Which is a very weird mindset to have, but that's just what I'm sticking with. I need a backpack. Do I even have... I don't even have the basic one. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I'm on board to watching anything garbage, cause I've seen a lot of garbage stuff, and you know, there's this one anime that I watched. I kind of regret watching it. It was the stupidest thing I've ever watched. I don't know what the name is, but it's like a weird competition where people have like these weird mouth guards, these weird like denture teeth or whatever the frick. I don't know what it's called, but they have things in their mouth that allows them to have like some ability or to control someone. Where the frick? So, where? Oh gosh. Hello. What the? Oh, that's what I was looking for, but it's fine. Where? Hello? Okay. You know what's funny? I've watched, you know, like the live actions of the Resident Evil movies. Like, bro, I liked the Resident Evil movies, and that's what got me to watching like the game. Funny enough, I mean, playing the games, not watching the games. Well, I technically watched Let's Plays as well, if you think about it. Ooh, you lucky. Okay. Ah, I'm stuck. Okay. Ah! Ow! Where? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I hate when it's all corners. Like, well, okay. Hello. Sup? How you doing? How you is? Just staring at the thing, waiting for something to pop up. Yeah. Thank you very much. I feel like the person who has the most shields should be the one to, you know, pick up the other people, but I mean, because like then it allows the other person to also heal themselves. It's fine. See, this is why you always have to carry at least one of these big things. Because imagine I get shanked right now. Or like as soon as like I pull up my head up and I'm like, oh yeah, I only have like tiny bit of health that I have to take forever to... Nah. Okay. Are you slowly skipping? Okay. Sorry. I got distracted there. They might be cheesy, but they're oddly amusing. I don't... Hold up. Huh? I should be closer. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah. I'd rather not risk it. I still desperately want to learn how to use that character. Oh my gosh. Sorry. It's so funny because if they do follow, they'll just get bombarded by bombas. I shouldn't find that funny, but I do. Okay. Oh. Okay. I realized, do I even have backpack? I don't. I've been doing all this nonsense without a darn stupid backpack. I hate life. Okay. I don't. Life is so precious. Okay. I'm good. Good as I can be. Will it though? I mean, probably. Okay. Oh my god. Chicken, buck. I can't read. Okay. It's fine. We're chill like that. We don't need to read anyways. Anyways, I already forgot what I was saying before. Before we were talking about trashy stuff. Right. So, so there's this one anime. It's the most stupidest thing ever, but it's low-key. Kind of like... It's like a guilty pleasure where I'm like, you know what? If the day ever comes where I want to watch something stupid again, I'll watch it. I think it's called Bento. And if you don't know what the premise of that show is, it's basically about people who want discount bento boxes at a grocery store, and they straight up like, it's like gangs. There's gangs, people fighting each other just to get the discount bento boxes. And like, granted, is there like a handful of weird ass fan service? Yeah. But is it still amusing regardless of that fact? 1,000%. 100%. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life because it's literally all this freaking epic battle. It's like, it's not like peak animation, but it's like decent animation where you're like, what the? At least from what I remember. Do I have a grenade? Wrong thing. I already forgot how to use grenades. Oh no, what the frick is that? It's fine. I literally threw a grenade a second ago. How did I forget already? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. What? Why am I stuck? Oh, you screwed me over there for a second. Well, this sucks. Oh, that sucks 1,000%. What the frick was that? How did I forget what the frick was a grenade? What? Oh no, my knowledge is becoming lackluster. But yeah, it's called Bento. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life, but it was amusing nonetheless. And it's literally just like this whole guy. It's just like this dude who's like learning from, I think like he even formed a club with a bunch of other people where they're like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna hit this grocery store and we have to like fight all these people. And like there's a bunch of interesting characters. And I think at some point there was like a weird beach pool water park episode. And low-key, there was like this one guy who had like the hots for like this other female character who she made like this like egg dinner or something, and the winner of like whatever match they were playing gets the meal, and he really likes her, so he wanted to like win the game, but he lost to this other girl who was the main female lead, and she was obviously the far better fighter because she even taught the main character like how to fight and brawl and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, I knew she was gonna win, but I kind of wanted the guy to win because like, I don't know, maybe it's like the romantic side of me where I'm like, man, he likes her and he just wants to get close to her, so he wants to eat the food that she prepared. And I'm like, it's the stupidest thing. And then there's this other anime that I watched, more stupid than the last, where it's almost like Mecha, where they're all like in giant robots, but for some reason these robots can only be used by women. And for whatever odd reason, this one dude, who's an outlier to this rule, was able to use these mechas despite being a man. So he's now going to this all-girls school, learning how to fight in these mechas. I don't know why they have to learn to fight in these. I think they're just an army force or something. Whatever the case is, he's just like surrounded by all these women, and I'm like, my guy, what is going on? And even he's lost half of the time. And then at some point, he's like, oh, I find another dude has joined. I'm not the only guy. Nope. Turns out that the dude was actually a girl and disguised as a dude for reasons that I can't remember. So I'm like, okay. And surprisingly enough, I liked her the best because I just really enjoyed their friendship. And I'm like, man, I know you're not the female lead, but she's my favorite character. There's so many, I can like ramble on about all the weird animes that I watched in the world, because I have this terrible habit. 1,000% of the time, I just look at the thumbnails for these animes, I read the titles, and then whatever just speaks to me the weirdest, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely watching it. And like half of the time, these weird ass shows become a classic if you think, because like for example, it's not trash anime, honestly, it's pretty good, but like some people would probably argue being like it's kind of weird though. Where like Love is War. It's a little bit of a weird anime, but it's also really good because of the humor, where I'm like, you know what? It's not trash. It's genuinely not trash. It's enjoyable, and because so many people enjoyed it, because compared to the other examples that I've given, that one seems pretty tame. So I'm like, you know what? I like this. It's comedy. In general, I think I'm just a sucker for like weird comedies where like they just don't make sense, but they do to like a specific audience of people that just like to play around. Well, I have a hunch because I'm in a group of 2 that this person is they're gonna log out and I'm gonna be by myself. And when that happens, I guess the only rule I can play is just hide and seek. I did that before, I can do it again. Wait, didn't I give a rule to myself last stream where I was gonna like try to... Who was I? You know, I'll just stick with this character, no switching. Oh, that's alarming. Yep, I'm by myself. Well, if I'm gonna die, I might as well die going ratata at everyone. Who knows? But I kind of also don't want to, though. You know, I'll just keep going wherever I gotta go, and then if I find some people, I'll just shoot at them. It will not work out in my favor, but you know what? Might as well force myself into the line of fire and be overwhelmed. Where's some close people after I collect some items that I desperately need? I don't need you. Not yet, at least. Okay. You know, every time, I'm not gonna lie, every time I'm in a team and like one of these people, they can just branch out on their own and they're like, oh yeah, I like one shot, like a team of 3 all by myself. And I'm like, how? Me and the other person, we were busy collecting items while you were being a boss. And now I'm just embarrassed for myself. Okay. Yeah, Blaze of Glory. I know that there, for a fact, people spawn in this area, I think.
The ring's close. Plenty of time to polish up on my...
Did I saw someone there? Okay.
I think they feared me before.
Let's see if I could find thou person. Hold up. Why am I... What the... Oh, it's above, isn't it? Like, hold up. What if I just wait up here for them to come up? Nah, that wouldn't work out. Well, I hear them. At least I thought I did. Oh. Maybe they're below me. Well, if you're below, I'll get you later. I don't want to do it. Force myself to.
Attention. First blood.
I still don't want to do it. Whoa, stop zooming in! Stop zooming in, you idiot. Okay. I keep doing that to myself. Stop doing that. This is why I should not have the ability to easily click that. Okay. That's still one fault of mine that I gotta fix so desperately. Is just stop zooming in like an idiot. Okay. Why am I getting a notification? I mean... Sure. Okay. Why not? I really gotta fix that bad habit of mine. I even do that when I'm not streaming. It's like, now, was that a good, brilliant blaze of glory? No, it was horrendous. But, you know what? There was an attempt. And that's all that matters. I should have got another gun with me. Why did I was busy just, like, carrying one gun. I'm like, I could have had a second one. But it's fine, because if I die anyways, then it lets me get to the next match sooner. Water break! Don't forget my dump. Okay. I feel like I have to set a rule for myself that after every match, I gotta like guzzle like a shoot ton of water. Wait, bro. Speaking of water, so when it comes to me and cooking, I'm a little bit of stupid. So you never mix oil and water, right? Because then it will pop all over the place and you'll burn yourself, obviously. However, for some reason, many of the dishes that I've learned to make require you to eventually plop water into the dish. However, some of them obviously, like luckily, and obviously, don't cause that spray because it's mostly just. So, for example, this is one dish. It requires like beef, potatoes, tomatoes, peppers. What else? Tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, onions. It requires that stuff. And like first you cook the beef in oil, and then you slap everything else on top of that, including the seasoning and stuff like that. And then once the beef is cooked enough, that's when you put the vegetables inside of it. And then you just drown it in water, kind of drown it in water, and then you put a lid on top of that. And because for the most part the oil is already captured within the meat, it doesn't spray at me as intensely. And because I also plop the vegetables on top of it before putting the water in, that also captures any of the spray. So that's the good thing about that dish. So it doesn't spray as me as much. However, when I'm making ribs, people will be like, "Why are you using water in your ribs?" I don't know how to cook, okay? I'm just using context clues from past things, okay? I'm trying here. So when I cook ribs, I put all this. I cut them because you gotta not separate them. Like you gotta cut them so like they all the bones are the ones with the meat around the bones. They all have their own bones and they're not stuck together. Because then you don't want to cook it and then be forced to like cut it afterwards. Because you're like, man, this is so much effort. I could just cut it now when it's easy, and then later, and then I'll eat it off the bat. You know that kind of vibe, right? Anyways, so the way I do it, first I first get the big pan. I get the big pan of whatever the frick I use to cook it. I put oil, I put butter or fat, whatever the frick I don't know what the frick the thing is called. Whatever it's called, I put that. And I then I slightly cook the sides of the ribs. And then I put water in the thing with the ribs. And then I put it in the oven, preheat the oven, of course. And then I just let it kind of like cook and boil at the exact same time. It sounds weird. I know it does. It's not. It works out. It somehow it works out. Or maybe I'm just stupid because like the water eventually evaporates. Okay, it's not completely terrible. It works out in the end. And it's not like it turns into slush. It eventually becomes crispy anyways because like weirdness. Okay. I'm not gonna let anyone judge and like it tastes good. Okay, granted, the first time I learned how to make ribs, I burnt the shit out of them. So much so that it felt like I was eating ash. It was so bad. Then the second time, I've gotten a little better at it. Kind of. It wasn't as burnt, but it was still pretty burnt. But then the third time, third time's a charm, it worked out completely. It wasn't burnt as heck. It was pretty good, and I actually taste the seasoning a lot more compared to my last attempts. So I'm like, you know what? That's a win. That's a win, and no one can say otherwise. Yoink. And then there's like a bunch of other dishes that I want to learn how to make. But man, is it...
Enemy here. Cheeky sot. Smart bullets away. The game's afoot.
I'm nervous. Okay. That was a jump scare and a half, but we were scared of each other's.
Spotted our foe there.
Ow, my side.
Replenishing my shields.
How did you burn cereal? Are you the type of person who likes who likes warm milk? So you put it in the microwave? Are you that type of person? Whenever I hear that, I'm like, really? And like, I know why people do that. It's because like some people have sensitive teeth to the cold. But I'm still shooketh because I'm like, really? That's like the only way I would see how someone... Why am I using that one? Stop that. Switch. Okay, only use that when you're up close. Darn it. Darn nabbit. Okay. What if I just...
Rage against the dying of the light. Smart bullet deployed. Smart bullet landed a hit. The very top being shot at.
Ah! Ow. I can't move!
I'm down.
You gotta be kidding me.
An enemy's here.
What's up? I wanted to go in there. I should just let myself die, actually. So, no matter where I move, I'll just let myself slowly die with time. What if I just annoy the frick out of them? Fine. Okay. Oh. Ooh, that sounds bad. You know what's funny? I'm surprised that I've never once accidentally made the mistake of putting like any metal like utensils in a microwave. I feel like I should have in the past, but I think because I watched so much like compilations of people failing that I keep up like even like those where like there was like a joke where they edited it to make it seem like it was bigger than it is, where like someone accidentally put like a fork in the like they put their plate along with the fork in the microwave and then boom, it combusted into like a gigantic explosion. I'm like, what the frick? And then since then, it kind of like it's like a low key a fear that it's like a fear I developed because of that like freaking reason. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm never ever doing that. No, I would rather die. Yeah, I gotta really lock in, but the warm up. Okay, wait. After this game, if they don't die because of my stupidity, I will see if I can do one of the little mini games. I feel like it's not worth grabbing the banner if you have to come in here. I mean, granted, it's not hurting you quickly as compared to if it's like, very close to the center. But it's still kind of an alarming situation to be in. Well, there's a little zip glider thingy, whatever it's called. They're doing fine. They're chilling. They're relaxing. I'm so disappointed. If I just didn't win in, we technically could have pincered attacked the people in the middle. This is why I have to follow the rule I keep telling myself. Stick close to your freaking teammates. But I'm like, nah. Be an idiot. Go in. And I'm like, man. This is gonna get you killed. And it did, obviously, just now.
Anyone need a pick me up? Next ring's a bit of a mark, dearies. Shall we get a move on?
Well, there's a little zip thingy nearby, wasn't there? Why? Oh, I guess you can technically walk, but don't you spawn. Okay, no, you're fine. Okay, for some reason I thought the ring was already closing in, so I'm like, don't spawn me in the ring, I'm gonna die. That's fine. Maybe I deserve death. Hey, so I did a little freaky wiki. I promised to stay close to you guys this time. I'll try. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll follow. Whoop. Oh, wait, thank you.
Thank you. I would do the same for you.
Aw, how kind. Okay. I need stuff. Okay. Well, sure. It's not the worst, but I would have preferred more. Ooh, that's good.
Optics here. Close range.
I might need it. Though I keep zooming in like an idiot.
The ring's far and closing in 45 seconds.
Yeah, it's closing, but don't worry, we're fine. You wanna know why? Because we have the power of friendship. No. You know what's weird? Every once in a while, I have like the weirdest urge to like write like the most like child-friendly show in existence, where I'm like, man, I wanna make the next Coco Melon like, as a joke. Where I'm like, be like, man, I wanna make like something where like kids can like tune in and be like, oh my gosh, My Little Pony or something. But I never do, and the reason is obvious. I'm very much a horror psychological mystery weirdo fan, where I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to do it successfully. And what I mean, I definitely wouldn't actually. Yay. Okay. Sorry, I'm like examining my surroundings a bit. That works. Oh, how lovely. Oh, okay. Well, would have liked to have been able to get maybe like some extra shields or something. Ooh!
Care package dropping from the orbit.
Don't get nervous. Don't get my nerves is what's gonna make me fail. Okay. I hear someone. It sounds like someone gliding. You gotta be kidding me again. Nothing for me. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, they made it. They're good. Wait, don't leave.
Spotted an enemy. There.
I feel even like the same thing goes for like slice of life. Every time I try to write anything that's like a rom-com, it just ends up becoming like something depressing or horror related, and I gotta stop doing that. Ah man. I was hoping that I would have caught them doing a little zigzag. Hold up. Do we want to go up? Or I think down is probably a better option. Ah. What the fuck? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay. You know, you're not wrong, but I want to like really branch out. Like that's just like... I'm like stubborn. I'm way too stubborn for my own good. Where I'm like, man, if I can't write every type of genre, what writer even am I? And I should not have that mindset, because like some people have their strengths. So like, you know, like freaking Stephen King, he's like, I write a lot of weird horror. Like you don't see him writing any romance novels or anything like that. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta accept that. I gotta accept that. You know what? It's fine. But I think the reason why is because I also like the idea of being to like trick people, where like you write something that makes people think one thing, but in reality it's not. Like we're just like, oh yeah, this gonna be a cute show about magical girls, and they're all killing each other. You know, like that funny ass plot. I like those plots because they're so stupidly humorous. It shouldn't hurt if I go over here, right? Yeah. Okay. No one shot me, I'm fine. As long as I don't get hit in the butt cheeks. We're good. How much? Yeah, I need a lot. I need a whole lot of everything. I'll take that, why not? Okay.
Spotted a wee hooligan.
Don't they?
Numpty in her orbit.
Firing a smart bullet.
Watch out, dears. I see an opponent over there.
Okay. Hold up, don't leave. Okay. If you leave, I'll cry. I won't. I cannot. I shan't. Ah! My soul. What? Wrong thing! Dummy. Okay. What the frick was grenade again? It was G, right? It had to be G. What the frick was that? I heard something. Hmm. I'm gonna close that behind me. I might need that because I'm stupid. Okay. I do. Huh? Do we want to go down?
A new kill leader.
Ah, my.
Absolutely
What the?
disgusting effort.
Okay.
Well done.
I didn't know this was an option. Okay.
I think 2 enemy squads left. Everything I've got. It's yours.
Oh, we're pretty much there. How lovely. I need that. I need that. I need that. Okay. I need that. Okay. Thank you.
Not all of us are in the ring. That's a risky move.
How though?
Our replicator's entering our orbit.
Oh, that's a bush. Any movement I see, I'm immediately like, oh yeah. Ugh. It's someone murdering. Okay. Or it's someone who's gonna murder me.
Throwing an arc star. Eyes up. There's an amp here. Bottomless
I
basket.
don't need that. Is it good for us to leave our other friend behind? I'm following you. 'Cause why not? Sure, I'll take it. Oh, sure, I'll take it.
RSMG here.
Ah! One darn second. My soul. If I didn't have that extra armor, I would have been done for. Low key. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh!
Shooting at me.
Well, that sucks. That sucks some more.
Boss, we're down one.
Fear not, companion.
I'm
The ring is near
stuck
20
in this.
meters.
Okay, wait. I could just... Can I go that way? I don't know if that way works. Will it work? I could just wait. Can I shoot them?
In the name of science. Oh,
Wait!
work. Need a wee rejuvenation.
Unactivating a respawn beacon. Help is on the way.
Okay, that works. As long as no one tries to shank me while I'm doing this.
Enemy shield.
Okay, that works! Yay!
Here comes out.
Ah!
Tossing thermite. Singularity deployed. Major car key.
Okay, I'm back.
Shooting at me.
Where?
Recharge.
Smart bullet firing.
Okay,
Saw my whole life flash before my eyes.
what's up?
Hands up was short.
I don't know where the enemies are. Oh, there they are. I could go in. Oh. Oh, you lucky son of a gun. Okay.
Giving a frag. Kill cost fast. I'm down.
La la la.
Enemy here.
Not today. We got people depending on you. We'll ring calls in 1 minute.
The enemies. Okay. Well, crud. Ugh. Okay, now warm up. Warm up before I forget. Warm up. You gotta get into. Please let it be like team killing everyone match, whatever it's called. Control. Well, I guess control is fine. Kind of. I'm gonna squeeze the paws of my dog because she's next to me, so I can do that. And she's not gonna stop me. She will. Loki. She's like, "What are you doing? Stop touching me, you heathen." Okay, warm up. I gotta get in the zone. I should stop turning to my side. I'm doing this a very stupid setup, which people would probably look at me being like, "What is wrong with you?" I mean, some people would probably be like, "Oh no, that's a vibe. I get it completely." I moved my desk, so it's like right next to my bed, and I'm currently sitting on my bed. And the reason why I did this is because I was too lazy to like. I was just too lazy to like randomly wake up in the morning being like, okay, time to edit a video. I'm stupid. That's why. I'm just stupid. Look, when you have 4 dogs and you have to take them all out at the same time, that already takes up way too much of your energy. So I'm like, yeah, no thanks. See, I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one who despises control, because not that many people are even interested in joining. See, oh wow, that dropped down fast. If it was like team deathmatch, people would be a lot more excited. Fine, I guess no warm up, because I feel like waiting would also screw me over after a while. Wait, water. Delicious. Okay. No, just in general, everyone, so. Fair, that's just life. That's life. Okay. There's this one. So sometimes I have like this funny thing. It's obvious I like to write a lot, and every once in a while when I'm looking through when I'm trying to like delete certain documents that I have saved on Google Doc, because I'm like, I don't need all of this. Like it's mostly scripts that I have to like clean out, because like by the time I finish a video, I don't need those scripts anymore. Unless it's like a series that's going to be continued later on, then maybe it's nice to reference back to it. But even then, I have like the video I can reference regardless. I usually try to like make sure to regularly clean out like everywhere where I write, just to avoid like having too much of a clutter. And every once in a while, I stumble across like this gem of a story that I've written in the past, where there is Notepad on my computer, but for some reason I desperately need autocorrect, and for some reason it just does not. It does not autocorrect. It sucks. But regardless, when I'm trying to like when I find like a gem of a story, I'm like, oh, this is something I wrote in the past. I have vague memories of what the story is, kind of. So I decide to open the document just to read like the first chapter, just out of mere curiosity. And when I'm reading it, I act so surprised with everything that I throw at myself, because I'm like, what? That happens? And I'm the writer. I wrote this in the past, and my memory is just so bad that I guess I just lost all memory. For example, there was this one story that I wrote where the premise is like this girl who has a stalker, but she's not exactly a normal person herself. She enjoys being stalked by this person, and she low-key has like a manipulative, weird side to her, is the best way I could describe it. where she's like, oh yeah, this stalker likes me and he'll kill for me. I could use this to my advantage. She's weird, okay? Like, and like the whole point of like the writing the story was just like to build up to her like reaching her most diabolical, like, what the frick is wrong with you, girl type vibe, right? And like I'm sitting here reading the chapter and I'm like, wow, she's so normal in the beginning. And she gets progressively so worse. I'm like, I wrote this. And low-key, I want to continue writing it because of how hooked I got to the stupid thing. Because I'm like, man, this story is actually pretty good. And I'm like, man, I want to rewrite it though, because like it's obviously like in the first draft situation where it's like, it's rough around the edges, where I'm like, oh yeah, the way I describe certain things is kind of poopy. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta immediately rewrite that. But here's the thing, man, when it comes to like rewriting stuff, you're like, it's so much effort. It's so stupid. You know, a part of me wants to like have a Patreon, but I'm like, man, I'm too lazy. And it shouldn't be that lazy for me to do, but I'm like, I think it's also like, there's also like a part of me that would feel guilt, because like every time I do write a story that I end up enjoying, I never finish it. And what if there's like a chance like someone who like reads one of my stories is like, man, this shit is amazing, oh my god, and then it just never gets a conclusion, and they're just sitting there permanently unaware of how it will end. And like I sometimes, not 100% of the time, I do have the endings in mind. So they'll be like, what's the ending? And I'm like, oh, well, here's the thing. If I were to ever continue writing this story again, what if I change the ending? So I can't really say what the ending is now because it could evolve. And they're like, man, you're stupid. I'm like, what? They're like, you leaving me on the edge? You're like, you freaking teasing me with information that I'll never know. And I'm like, look, it's not on purpose. It's just, you know, I'm not like, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and I don't like showing off unfinished products sometimes, unless it's like, you know, being like, oh, here's an idea, and like I'm willing to show off like an idea, like for example like the stream where I'm like, yay, I got plans for future stuff. That's where I'm willing, because like it's not fully fleshed out to the point where I'm like concerned of like showing it to people. But like if I were to like show anything now, like if I were to show like the script, I'll be like, yeah, no, I cannot with a straight face be showing this off with a proud vibe, because I don't like the script already. I'm like staring at the script and I'm like, man, it's bullshit. Okay. Don't be scared. I need another one of the pew pews thingy, whatever it's called. The other shotgun vibe. You hear me? You listen? Wait, weren't you in a team that killed me before? It's just like the same skin dilemma. I think it's the same skin dilemma. Could be. I just need... I'll take that, why not? Okay. Oh, it's a backpack if someone wants it. A part of me wants to use this. But I don't have ammo, and that's the downside. So I think it's... if I had the ammo, maybe. I can't help, I'm literally... I'm just gonna go this way. Oh! Yeah. I accidentally hit the... sorry. Not this one! Ah. Ah. Not this one! Well, that sucks.
Opponent found and tracked. Watch out! Come on! Go here!
Cowards die many times before their deaths.
Opponent there!
Okay, wait.
Taste of death
Never mind, sorry.
once.
Okay. Heal up first. Okay.
Give my shields a recharge.
Come here. Okay.
Told me would have let you rot.
Protect us. Okay.
Tracking an enemy. Let the ambush begin.
There we go. Ugh. That was so alarming. Okay. You know what's also the downside though when it comes to like rewriting stuff? The thing that makes me cry a little bit is like when you're rewriting things and then you realize that there's a certain part in like your writing that you have to get rid of, though you desperately want to keep it in, but you can't. That's how I get sometimes. Woo! Whoa! That was crazy. Like for example, so I have a rough draft of this one story. I completely finished it. kind of. It's still in the editing process. I'm editing it by myself because I don't know where to hire an editor. Or technically, I could have my sister reread it for me. But like I'm doing like this thing where I'm like constantly like reading, like rereading, and like I had a first draft of the book that I was writing. It was basically be like, oh, the magician, like a magician who basically like has the main character kind of like almost held hostage, being like, hey, you're now working at my magic shop. And you're stuck here forever for like magical reasons because he's not a normal human and blah 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 blah. And like the first draft prototype of the story was like way more different. And I'm like, man, there's like certain elements that I really liked from like the first draft that I sadly couldn't keep in the second draft because I decided to change the opening because like the opening was like a little bit more different. Like the opening was just like, oh, she's already there, she's already working there, and I'm like, no, I don't want that. I want to actually. Like how did she end up working there? So I decided to like write these elements, but then it introduced like these other characters where I'm like, oh wait, why are these characters here? How do they make sense? How do they fit in? So I had to like scrap this other idea, and I'm like, man. But then there's also like if you big brain it enough, maybe you'll be able to squeeze it in a later. For example, there was like this one idea where I'm like, okay, I want this shadow lady to be like a constant threat in the background. But I just never knew where to squeeze her in. But now that I'm rewriting the story, I'm finding areas to squeeze her in. So every once in a while, the main character is just doing her thing. And then there's just like a suspicious person in the cloak in the background that I just mentioned for like a brief line. Where like the main character's like, that's odd. And just continues with her day. So it's basically me being like, oh yeah, foreshadowing, do it now. I think that's the fun part when it comes to when you're like rewriting or not writing, editing the book, because then you're like, oh, I can actually foreshadow some stuff, and then you're like able to like add some more weirdness. So I guess that's like the upside to the downside of like you lose some, but then you gain some, and that's what matters. I fly away, so no one can capture me. Okay. Boop boop. Yes.
We should all get in the ring. Teams stick together, right?
Well, you see, one of us is not in the ring, and it's the orange one. Okay, it's Sparrow.
I added the enemy's positions to your map.
Thank you.
Non c'è di che.
Where am I? Can I use this? I don't. No, that's the other character I'm thinking of. Okay. I'll take the backpack. I'll take you. Well, should I use sniper? It's kind of tempting. No, I shouldn't. Not with this character. If it was another character, it would make more sense. Why am I? No. I'm sticking with my guns here. I'm sticking with this character. No switching. I'll take that. And you, and you. Beautiful. Where am I? Oh, there we go. Hold up. One smicket.
First blood.
Oh, gosh.
Games afoot.
Man. Yeah, so if, like, especially if you haven't finished the book yet, if you technically still have time to, add stuff, if at some point later down the line you are able to, squeeze the thing that you had to get rid of, it's, the most satisfying feeling in existence. You're like, oh, this thing I thought I had to give up on, it can be implemented! Bro, I get so, so happy when that happens, where I'm like, oh, it finally makes sense in the story, it can be added! I'm doing that, and no one can stop me. I'll take you. Wait.
Optics here.
Switch.
Mid-range.
Okay. Well, okay. I was about to say, it could come in handy. I should... I kind of want to get rid of it, I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't want to do the same constant mistake of accidentally...
New supplies dropping.
Blech.
I could use more stuff.
I'm glad that there's no fall damage in this game. Do the same mistake of zooming in every time I'm in, a crowded room of people. Actually, wait a minute. No. Get rid of that shiz. Okay. There. It makes sense for me to get rid of that, because then if I zoom in on this, it won't be as zoomed in, I guess? I don't know. Actually, I think it cancels it out when you have to, actually. Then that wasn't necessary. But it felt necessary anyways, because I don't want it. Get that out of my face. Yoink.
My weapon is
Boom.
enhanced.
Okay.
And to think a
You know what's a sad thing when it comes to writing? Imagine you have the most brilliant, or I guess what you would think is a brilliant plot, and the most be oh, this is gonna be a badass story. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so fun. But you only have like the idea for it, but you don't know how to get there. That always kills me in the inside whenever I write a plot that it's like where I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the most epic thing in existence, and I'm like, I can't think of any characters to write about. I can't think of how the ending will be. I can't think of any like climax moments where it's like, oh yeah, boom, 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 8.1, 8.2. Like I'm usually pretty decent at like bringing branching, like pathing to like the conclusion of stories, because especially this becomes especially a big problem if I don't have the ending in mind. Then it becomes 10 times harder for me to even write the story for whatever reason. I'm like, man, why? So like when it comes to like writing, like if it's like writing where like there's no need for an ending, I'm like, okay, I can do that easily. It's just like basically an episodic stuff. But if it's like an actual serious story where like you'd be like, oh yeah, a writing is kind of necessary. I mean, having the ending in mind is kind of necessary. And you don't have it in mind, then eventually you'll just write yourself into a wall where you're like, where am I going with this? You always have to, I feel like personally, you always have to have the ending in mind, because then you know what you're writing up to. Because without that ending, then you're just screwed. Like, immensely. Because like, I had this one story where it's like, oh, the villainess be like I'm like, I had ideas for what I wanted to happen in the middle, but I had no idea how it would end, and I didn't even think of any conflicts to like lead up to the ending. So I'm like, oh, this story is just, it's just her doing whatever, and I'm like, that's not entertaining. You need actual substance. And I'm like, man. So this is why every time I do think of a cool plot, I write the plot down somewhere. But I don't start writing until I actually have needed plot points. That's a lot of people. A guinea pig. I feel like my guinea pig nowadays is mostly... Oh. My guinea pig is my sister at this point. My aim is horrendous. Okay.
My shields cover me.
Get over here. Get over here. Okay. I'll grab you.
On your feet, Kitsia. We've got work to do. Never mind. Forget I said that.
Okay. Ah, where? Oh. Should we take the Void Nexus? Whoa. Whoa. No. Ooh, okay. That was close.
I'm healing.
Gotta get away. Oh no. I was hoping that would lead to a balcony. Of course, I don't know the layout too well. Okay. That sucked. Well, there was an attempt. Man. Life. Okay, what's gun and run? Is anyone willing to play gun and run? I actually like that mode. And this actually encourages me to actually test out more guns, because I keep staying in my comfort zone, and I know nothing's wrong with staying in the comfort zone, but I want to get good at almost every gun, because I'm stubborn like that. Oh, hello. Oh, the frick was that? Oh, now it's deathmatch. Anyone want to join deathmatch? Yes, people love deathmatch. Alright. Okay, minimum. When it comes to like these little mini games, my minimum is always 3. I feel like I should really bump that up to 5. 5 will put up the pressure. Okay, maybe my minimum is now 5. The drama, but I gotta challenge myself, or else it's just not gonna work out. Pew pew. Is this Hemlock, or am I thinking of another one? I'm not good at knowing guns. That one's the pistol. I know that one. My team. Bro, wait. You know that one anime, Ragnarok? I'm so mad. Okay, so there's someone where like people say, man, I wish, low key, I wish that they... Sure, why not? I'll take it. I shouldn't have taken this one. This the instant regret. Okay. We're like be like, man, I wish they saved Adam for last, because Adam is legit such a cool character, and I'm actually so mad that the motherfucker died. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I could have shot there, but my brain said no.
Escape's not an option.
I'll just put it down there, because why not? Okay. Ah. I wanna... What? That was terrible. That was more worse. Oh, wait. Okay, stop that. Stop that, okay. Actually get in the line of fire. Learn to be overwhelmed. Learn to be overwhelmed. Get overwhelmed. Be scared. Get in there. You're not gonna learn if you don't actually go charging in. Kill who you can. Murder. What the? Okay, there. That did not. Okay, that one should not count. They were. Why didn't I shot you first? Wait, my brain is not working at all. I should have shot you first. Okay, back at it again. Don't be scared of getting overwhelmed. Attack, fire, injure, demolish. Do whatever the frick you can. They died. Where? Where? Oh, there. Well, that's not gonna work out. The frick? I'm too... Ah! I hate life. Okay. Okay, switch. So I can actually... Okay. Is this... What gun is this one? My camera is in the way, kind of. Is this one Volt? I think... I'm also covering it. That... Okay. It's fine. Hey, my ultimate is ready. I guess I'll activate it for anyone who needs it. I don't know who the frick will need it, but it could be... Could be useful. You gotta be kidding me! Okay. I hate you too. I want vengeance. I want... What the fudge? The frick? Did I saw that correctly, or was that my imagination? That's not gonna... What the... That's not what I meant. Where... What's up? I'm just trying to find enemies. Why are they all so good at hiding? Is there someone there? What? Where the frick? I'm so lost. Okay. Oh wait. I'll provide backup fire. That was okay. Anyways, what the? Where? Oh, there. I feel like someone has to actually go over there. Well, I guess we're tag teaming this. If one of us dies, then the other one could come in. Let's see if they're still there. I hear them still sniping, but I can't tell if that's enemy or friend. Okay. I assisted. That's not good enough for me. Okay. I hear someone.
Charging on my shields.
I could have sworn I heard someone flying. I could be.
Hit the injector seat.
Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, please. Ah! I hate life. Hey, that was the person who was AFK for a second there. Okay. Or unless they're both using Bloodhound, which could be the case as well. Okay. I'll activate this for anyone who needs it. Don't know who, though. Where? I'm going away from the action, aren't I? Where's the action? I'm too blind. What the? Oh. Who you?
Idiot with a firearm here.
Woo.
Hooligan there.
What the fudge? Okay. I'm hearing someone. Okay, hold up. That could be a teammate, or it could be an enemy. Okay.
Attention. The team is nearing victory.
Oh, interesting. Nah. If it was light ammo, maybe. Okay. Where the... What the... I'm so lost. I'm hearing noises all around me. Okay, go to the chaos. I'm going, like, away from the chaos unintentionally. Or maybe it is secret intentions where I'm like, nah, I'm too nervous. Stop being nervous. Hey, do you see anyone? You neither? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. What the fudge? I am shooketh. Okay. We're down a share teammate. Oh, wrong one. I'm trying. Nah, I have to get close because that's not working out. I did nothing. Oh my god. Oh. I don't know why every time I see grenades, I keep on laughing. Ugh. Terrible, terrible. I didn't even meet my minimum of 3. That's how pathetic it was. Ugh. Horrendous. Horrendous me. Only did 2? Ugh. Scoff. I scoff at myself. Once more. Once more. Get in the groove. Man, it's been a long time since I even touched this map. It's crazy. Okay. Gotta really... You know, I feel like... I'm gonna also, like, just... Ouch. I'm just gonna, like, just zoom... I'm trying to, like, get as close as I can to my monitor as well to see if maybe that will help a little bit. I don't think that will. Oh, I'm much more zoomed in. Hold up. There we go. Now I'm not fully in the way. A little bit in the way, but it's fine. Okay. Ugh. I desperately want to snipe so bad. But when it comes to this character, it wouldn't make sense to snipe with them, but... I mean, technically, arguably, maybe. But... I don't know. I feel like when it comes to, like, this character, you know, you always want to charge forward at people and just, like, slap at their faces. Especially when, like, you get, like, their gun, like, fried, then you go in with, like, the shotgun. I'm like, I gotta have the shotgun as a secondary weapon. But I do desperately love snipers. With every fiber of my being. You know what? I'll stick with the same one. Where's our other team? There. So we go this way. I'm gonna follow behind. Never mind, I'm much more faster.
Smart bullet deployed.
What? Aim! 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 You... Okay, we're good. Above me? Above me.
I returned, companions.
Someone. Chop their balls off. Okay, I'm joking though. Don't do that. I'm just mad. Okay. Sup? 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 Can another teammate be behind me and take the rest of the kills? Man, of course not. I got one though. What the frick was that laughter?
Smart bullet
I feel like that shouldn't have been mine, but I'll take it anyways. Oh. Whoa. Ah!
Replenishing my shield.
My soul. Sorry. Don't laugh. That was mean. But just seeing the ragdoll pose. I'm immature. I'll put that there. Come in, see what happens. Ah. I got spotted. Give me a sec. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Did I? I don't know anymore. Nope. Ah! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair.
I'm back.
Where?
Wounded knees.
Yoink. Yoink. Okay, get overwhelmed. Go to the corner piece. I mean, the box where I think the most destruction happens. Hell, aim? Aim? Okay. Not enough, apparently. Okay, my voice cracked so bad there. Ugh. Okay. How alarming. Ah. Okay. Where? I'm hearing shotguns all over the place, but I don't know where, though. Are we sticking together because the other people are winning, which kind of makes sense? I'm just gonna dip for a second. You guys got that? Hey! Ah! Don't kill me! Okay. I was being shot from multiple directions. Why were you guys not 3? Hey! That's not my minimum no more, though. Murder! Okay. Where? Oh, where? Could. I don't want to go in. Okay. Whoop! That was not gonna work out. I zoomed in again. Stop doing that. Okay.
I'm back. Woe betide
I'm
the
back.
fool who sent
Boop
me
boop.
away.
Meep meep. Okay. Oh my. I'm gonna die, but it's fine. They torture people who have hair. Okay. Where? I hate L-Star. I don't know why, I just do. No one can change my mind about that. You just give it a try. I don't want to give it a try. Okay. Even if it's arguably Gouda. Ah, no. Oh. Damn. Focus on one target. That was another rule that I gave myself ages ago. Focus on a target, stay with the pack, stop zooming in. Simple rules. My brain just can't wrap around it sometimes.
Smart bullet away. Thermite away.
Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Ah! You... How? Of course, as soon as I leave, I'm like, oh, there's no one coming here. I guess I might as well go. Someone appears! What? Okay. This game is like the easiest game to make me crash out. I'm like... I hope that helped you.
Replenishing my
Ah!
shields.
Stop, Sparrow.
Here I go.
Ugh. You're my favorite character. And I hate that. I hate when you make fun of me. Yay, okay. I got my minimum of 5! Somehow! Thanks! Now I don't care. I kind of care, actually. Okay. Where the frick? Oh. What the? Was someone just gonna sneak up behind me? You know, fair then. Ow. It's fine. We got 5. Somehow.
We have our Apex champions.
We lost, but I still met semi-quota. Yay. Okay. And I wasn't the worst. I wasn't the runt of the litter. That's all that matters. Okay, that was the much needed warm up we kind of needed. Okay. Now back at it. Actually, that does look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. What do I have on you already? Oh no, but I like the rebellious old man look. I don't know if I want to change that. But I mean, it matches him, I will not lie. But I like punk old man. Or whatever the word I'm looking for. Like bratty teenager aesthetic for old man. It's so humorous for me. Okay, back at it. We got that little warm up. Guzzle some water. You know like those gigantic jars or like those like Stanley cups would be like, you gotta drink this much water every single day. I stare at that and I'm like, man, that's so overwhelming. And I part of me wants to like buy one of them because then by the time like the day comes to a close and I still have a lot of water left in the freaking tank, I'm like, okay, I gotta guzzle them all down. But here's the thing, I also heard that apparently just chugging water is not gonna help anyways, so even if you forget to like sip water like throughout the day, just chugging it by the end of the day, that's not gonna do you any good. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, so seriously? And like sometimes I forget water exists, okay? I forget that drinking things exist. I'm more prioritizing just like doing other nonsense, like playing video games. That's such a bad habit that I gotta fix so bad. So like I'm like, what? I think I mentioned this earlier as well, like in the previous stream, where I'm like, I definitely need to set up like timers, because like I already. One thing that everyone sets timers for themselves, or at least alarm clocks, at least a sane person, I hope, is like before they go to work, they have like a timer to like get ready, to get dressed, brush your teeth, wash their face, blah blah blah, do all that essential stuff. Then a timer to be like, okay, once you get all of that done, this is the appropriate time for you to go to your car or to the bus or to start walking, blah blah blah. You should start doing it and stop whatever you're doing now. Stop procrastinating. Hurry up, rush it, so you can go to like the next objective. And then once that alarm's up with, and then you go to work and blah blah blah, boom. But I feel like I need other alarms for other daily like necessities, where it's like, oh, here's an alarm for breakfast, here's an alarm for lunch, dinner, and the water breaks, blah 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 blah. Like I need like 20 water breaks or something. I'm like, man, I wish I could be like that. I wish I could just not care about being late. But like my family, they kind of like ruled it into our brains a little bit, where it's like, hey, no being late, because that's mad disrespectful, and no missing school, because then that's a waste of your smarts, or you're not gonna get smart, you're just gonna be stupid. So you're gonna be on time 100% of the time, and you're not gonna miss a single day. Like my mom was so strict, so like now that kind of like, just now that's a part of my life. I'm like, yep, I cannot say no. Sure. I'm getting a whole lot of nothing.
A target landed so close I can smell them. Rings close and in.
I guess I'll take this. I don't have to though. Okay. Ugh.
I've enhanced my weapon.
But like my mom, she's just like, we either win or not, and like she will bust the freaking chancla 100% of the time. I'm like, man. Like, my dad, he gets the belt, my mom, she gets the shoe, and I'm like, yeah, okay, now, okay, I'm moving. And, like, my mom, she's, like, so good at planning ahead, because, like, she obviously, like, you know, she wants to, like, look her best. She has, like, makeup routine. So, like, she always plans, like, hours before even leaving, like, what she's gonna, like, wear, and, like, when to start doing her makeup, how fast she should take a bath, and stuff like that. And I'm like, Mom, how are you so fast? And she's like, because I try I try my best and you don't. And I'm like, I do. And she's like, well, then try harder. And I'm like, okay, okay. I love her, but you know, whew. Man, moms can be scary. And like my family, they're big on like parties. So like me personally, I'm like, I hate parties. I don't want to go. I just want to stay home and do whatever the frick I want to do. And my mom was like, no, you're gonna socialize with your aunts and uncles, your cousins, some family friends, and you're gonna like it. And I'm like, when I was younger, it was fun. Not anymore.
Some prey there.
Yes, pray. I can totally fight that.
On second thought,
Man, I wish I could do that. My mom was also, bruh, she even plans everything for me and my sister way back when. Like, nowadays, she's not as strict about it, but, like, before, she's like, okay, I want you guys to wear this dress. I want your hair to look like this. I will brush it if I have to. And then me and my sister are like, okay. It's crazy. It's crazy. She's like, it's either we look presentable or not at all. And if that's gonna happen, I'd rather die. And I'm like, okay.
recharging shield.
Mom, you scary?
Target's over there. Taking fire.
Smart bullets hunting foes.
Just a scrape. 1 second.
Should we? They almost got me. I hear noises. Ooh! Ow. Hey, I need to, like, duck and cover real quick. Give me a second.
Recharging my shield.
Maybe if those teams fight each other.
Bleeding out. Target here. Lifelines got you.
Ooh.
Get inside and get right, alright?
You gotta be kidding me. Okay. I was about to pick you up myself, and I was supposed to say that wouldn't work.
Hooligan spotted. I killed him.
Okay. Ah! Siri. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, that was smooth. Yikes. Yeah, fairs. Even leaving the nest now, I'm like, yeah. I still, you know, every once in a while, I'm like, man, I kind of just want to, like, call my mom and be like, hey, you know that one recipe that you made every once in a while? She's like, which one? Describe it. I'm like, this, and that. She's like, sure, you can make it. Like, she gives me the ingredients. I'm like, I made it, but it just don't taste the same, man. Nothing can ever beat mom's cooking sometimes. And then it's just like, and it's also just like lonely, man. When you like leave the nest, you're like, man, I could get a roommate and I have my dogs. But it's just not the same as family. Not the same as family. Though it is sometimes a complicated story, you know, sometimes we want to come after each other's throats. That's the thing when it comes to family. You both hate and love each other. But it's still family. We still got our blood. We still got their blood in our veins. Actually, hold up. Control. I wanted to double check real quick. Well, it is a little bit tempting, but nah. You know, I had to do a cleanup day the other day because I got off work early and I was like, you know what, I might as well spend the rest of the day cleaning because I am a slob. Okay, I'm not like the worst like person in existence, but like every time like I either eat like chips or I have like a lot of dirty plates, that's my issue, where I just leave the bag somewhere lying around or I have like the sink full. So I'm like, you know, I can't do this. I gotta be cleaning, man. If my mom, my sister, mostly my mom, is like clean freaks. My sister not as much, but she's gotten like way good at keeping things tidy. So if like she were to see the state of what I was living in, I'm like, oh, she would be disappointed. And like, you know, not wanting to disappoint those people, you're like, man, I gotta step up my game. So I immediately started like sweeping, cleaning up all the dishes, and like freaking throwing out the trash. And bro, the thing that sucks about throwing out the trash is how heavy it is. Because I'm like, okay, I gotta lop it all the way downstairs. And then I have to go to the dumpster in the back. I have to like drag it there. And then I have to like swing it over. Like freaking like I'm like I have so much strength, okay? So like freaking like every time I'm like, man, I don't want to take out the garbage, but I'm gonna, because if I just leave the bag like somewhere lying around, my dogs will probably try to chew it up, and I'm like, I'm not gonna allow them to make a bigger mess. The frick. And then the cleaning dishes. I think the reason why I'm so against cleaning dishes half of the time, besides just being lazy, is just because I don't like the feeling of like food, like wet food. And like I clean my plates. Like when I eat my food, I make sure to eat almost every grain of rice and all that good stuff. However, what like the pans that I cook with, like sometimes things get stuck. They get stuck. So like be like some of the residue from like a tomato, maybe some onions, whatever. Some of the meat gets stuck. Whatever garbage happens. So like trying to like clean that off, I'm like, I don't want to, but I'm gonna. It still makes me uncomfortable, and I'm like, man. And then when it comes to just sweeping, sometimes I'm an idiot and I forget to like clean tables and shelves before sweeping the floor, because for smart people, they know that once you clean a table, some of the dust that's on the table will go to the floor, and then that's when you're supposed to sweep, not the other way around. You're not supposed to sweep first and then clean your like desks and stuff like that, because then you have to sweep again. At least the smart thing, at least the one thing that I'm aware of, is just like to always save mopping for at least roughly the last task, roughly. But still, man. Cleaning. Such a pain. Such a pain. Boop boop.
Got a ways to go for the next ring.
Sure. Why not? Sure, again? Okay. Get off my face. Okay.
Rings far.
My foot is about to fall asleep because I'm sitting in an awkward position. But it's fine, I'll fight through the pain. No, I should not fight through the pain. That will actually just make things worse. Okay. Plop my foot down to the ground. Yeah. Okay. Why are you shooting now?
Excellent.
Sure. Sure. Actually, I don't really need that. I'll hold on to that when I find a gun that I want. Give me my other favorite gun. Actually, wait, no. Hold up. Let's see. Not what I was looking for. Let's give it a try. But let me switch to pistol real quick. You know, I forget that gloves is also an option, but then here's the other dilemma. What if somehow, when you're wearing the gloves, the water gets into your gloves? Then that's another, like, I think, because I mentioned this before, I hate the feeling of wet socks. So, and then for some reason, the feeling of a wet glove in the inside is just 10 times worse for me. So that's the downside. I'm like, man, why am I so picky when it comes to textures? Don't make no sense. And like, I can obviously like stand it after a while. It's still annoying though. What the frick did I just pick up? No. Okay. Stop. You're switching it up. Eh. I don't need you. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. What? Hold. It might be a bad idea for me to go out on my own. Yeah, actually, it's a very bad idea. What am I doing? Learn. Learn. I keep telling you to know. No, don't go away from your teammates. You will cry and suffer, and then they're gonna find you a disappointment to society. Do you want that? No. No. The more I gruel myself, the more I'll listen. What the frick are you doing? Hi. Hey. What's up? What? What's good? My sides. Where's our other teammate? What are they doing? Oh, they're busy leveling up something. Sure. Am I stacked enough? Yeah, I think so. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay. Where are we? Where? Donde? Why? Whoa! I don't want to give away my position. I'll go around if I have to.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Give me a second.
Alert 5, Valkyrie on standby, ready for burn. Recharging my shield. Enemy shields broken.
Smart bullets.
Ah!
Foes.
Nope.
wounds on that bandit. Open supply bin there.
I don't... No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, it was G. Okay, I don't know why my brain farted with remembering what the correct thing was.
Another bandit.
Give me a second.
I'm healing.
Reloading.
I'm just gonna go to the car. Hold up. Give me a second. I'm on my way.
Now we'll try it in a swift and orderly fashion, if you will.
I'm not the best at using a car. Hey. You guys wanna hop in? Oop. 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 Okay. I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. Woo! Whoa!
I'll try it. Seems to be rather
I'm so... Woo. Okay.
recharging my shields.
This is bad. They're distracted. Sorry.
My health is low. Best to
Let's
remedy
see.
that.
There's not... Oh, this... Oh. This is the only way. Hold up. What if I go... Okay, wait, this might be a bad idea. I'm doing it anyways.
I should heal. I've seen better days.
Let me heal you. Okay.
Healing.
Oh my gosh, please, please don't do this to me. Okay. Okay.
A replicator descends.
Sometimes you forget how dangerous a car can be. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oh my... How did I get stuck? Okay, it's fine. It's fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're chill like that, okay? It was a pretty rocky start, I will admit. It's fine.
I have our companion's banner.
Yes, yes,
Never
yes.
leave my team behind again. Rings near old
Oh, wow, what a
Champion.
dramatic line. I will never leave my team behind again. Yeah? Me, I don't leave my team behind because I know I'll be useless by myself.
Rings close, you 45 despair and you're still breathing. Proving Dwado wrong once more, I see.
There we go.
Selected an upgrade.
Boop, boop, boop. Was that needed? Not really. Okay.
The ring's close.
You.
and with 30 to spare. Would you like a pat on the back?
Back in the game.
Hey. So yeah, that was kind of my fault for like, you know, I didn't expect them to like crash the car a lot faster than that though. So, you know, just be accept my revival as an apology, please. Is there? Oh, hold up. Wow. I went the long way. Ah, okay. Well, it's fine. You needed it more. I help. You needed more.
We are all in the danger zone.
Oh wait, they're not behind me anyways. Okay, I'll take it then. I can't even take it. Then yeah, I'm fine. Okay. Do I... Anything else I need to carry with me? I don't know. So I'm just going to assume I'm chill like that.
You hear that? There's a care package coming down.
Yes, there is. And you know what I say to that?
There's the wind I needed.
I'm nervous. Okay. Because care packages usually mean that there's people going to go to that locale and to kill because they want what's in that. And I mean understandable. What's in that could be Gucci. Eh. Yoink. How are you guys? Okay, they're going other ways. Woo!
Under fire. Got one. Enemy down. Cracked shields on that bandit.
Which way?
Say goodnight to another enemy.
Are they by themselves or? Hold up.
Bogey's dead. Replicator on its way down.
Are you good? Oh yeah, you're fine.
Bogey's dead.
Okay. I was nervous for a second, being like, where? Ooh. Okay.
Rings close.
Sure.
Still got a minute.
Standard
That,
stock. Standard
that,
stock here.
and that.
Laser sight here.
If anyone wants it.
Level 3.
Okay. I don't really see the need why you would probably want it, because you probably got everything else you need.
Further. Shield battery here. Let's go here.
What the frick is the thing that I have? Okay. I don't know why I have this weird feeling in
Just a little. We should maneuver that.
my stomach that something downhill is gonna happen very soon. Oh,
Crews over here.
don't say that when I was talking about how nervous I was feeling. Oh,
Let's scan this area.
Smart bullet deployed. Smart bullet landed ahead. Very powerful
nah, that's not
position.
gonna work.
Companions, we're not far from the ring and have 10 seconds.
Well,
to
they're
find
gonna have to
safe
shoot
harbor.
some. They're gonna have to like let go some ammo for a second. But does that really matter in the long run? Probably. Sure. I don't know if I took it or you took it. If you took it, it's fine.
We're outside the ring. Move unless you want to get barbecued.
I don't want to get barbecued. But you know what? Barbecue sounds pretty good right now, if I'm being honest. You know, I realized I did not take any meat out. Man, what am I gonna eat in the morning? Well, usually you're supposed to eat something light in the morning. I don't have cereal, though. I have eggs. I don't want eggs.
Dropship incoming.
Pancakes also sound nice, but I don't think I have the... I don't have what it takes to make pancakes. Ah!
The nerve. Our foes felt the sting of my smart
Ouch.
bullet.
Ouch. Not what I meant. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Somehow.
Bogey's dead.
Healing.
I am so... You guys need to come to me. I'm... Well, never mind. Well, this sucks. Can I even grab them?
Wings level, chap. And you've a leisurely 60 seconds for your journey. I've retrieved our allies' banner.
La, 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 la.
Close with 45 seconds left. Keep the pressure on, old chap. I'm
Hold up.
healing. I have our companion's banner. I'll never leave.
Oh, that sucks.
Shot at.
Ugh.
The nerve. The ring's near, and you've got 30 seconds to make the trip. Not bad for a sexagenarian. Replenishing my shields. Ah, the ring's close.
Oh my...
Plenty of time to
Seriously?
polish up on my Chaucer.
The fuck?
I'm activating
Seriously?
the respawn. My health is low. First heal, then tea.
Oh, this sucks. This sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks!
Either God.
Ah. There was no angle that I was good at. Okay. That's fine, we're all dead. Those. Oh, they're fine. Okay. Oh, that's alarming. That's double alarming.
Stay with me now.
incoming.
And that's sad.
Round 5. Beginning ring.
It's the power of being stubborn.
Rings nearby, 1 minute till close.
Let's check this quadrant.
I'm spotted.
Oh.
Taking fire. Reloading. Just a scrape. 1 second.
Ugh.
45 seconds. Rings close.
This is just sad all around because you can't even go down there because the barrier, whatever it's called. What is it called again?
Line here.
It's too bad.
30 seconds.
Yeah,
Rings
no.
close.
They don't want to risk getting too injured and then dying while trying to pick you up.
1 second. This way, let's go.
Ooh.
Rings around the corner. 10 left.
I can't tell if that person has like another teammate with them or if they're also in a situation like them where it's just them by themselves. All right. At least it's top 5 though. That's what matters to me. Could have been way worse.
Listen up, I'm getting shot
Ah.
down.
The power of being stubborn.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
I'm good at doing. I'm good at just playing stubborn. Weirdly enough, where I'm like, yeah, I'm not. I don't want to. Oh, whoa!
Whole squad down. Recharging my shields. 2 enemy squads left. Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Wowie zowie.
I'm at max level. Big of myself.
Wowie zowie.
Enemy taken out. 45 until ring close. It's near. Easy. Only 1 more squad left.
If you can somehow pull this off, I would be
Recharging my
impressed.
shields.
I would be amused, impressed, shooketh.
30 seconds till close.
Everything in the
Okay.
book, you will be what I inspire to be. I'm like throwing all the good energy that I can at you.
Stay with me now. And keep the
Oh,
healing going.
that's.
I'm spotted. Taking fire. Only 10 seconds left.
I don't even want to talk, man. I'm just. Okay, no. What the? I thought I saw something behind you, but no, it was just the little healer. Little healer.
Getting shot at.
Trying to go pincer attack you.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Hey, my stubbornness of trying to like bring you guys back at least got us to 2nd, which is not the best, but you know what? It's okay. At least there was no negatives, right? I don't know if that counts of getting negatives. Look at your peg leg. So close. I should have just gotten a little bit more extra, like, heals in my system. I was yeah, at least no negatives. That's all that matters, you know. 2nd place, it's a Debbie Downer, but it's fine. Yay! I also, for some reason, whatever map that it's being used currently, I hate that map with like every fiber of my being, and I don't know why. I like the other map, like the other maps more, where it's like more outdoorsies. But like for some reason, that map in particular, I'm like, man, all these buildings, all these stupid, it gets me like so heated for reasons that I don't freaking know why. And I think it's just because I always associate that map with failure. Because I'm like, yeah, my chances of winning pretty low, and I gotta like not be in that mindset. It's gonna just screw me over. Okay. Actually, wait. Team deathmatch. Oh, wrong one. If it's a possibility, it would be nice. Okay. Gotta warm up. Okay, minimum of 5. That's now the new rule. Before it was 1, before it was 3, and now it's 5. Man, by the time I get to like the rule of having 10 kills, I'm gonna like actually die because that's difficult as frick. Okay.
They can have the ground. I am the sky.
You know what, man? When I first learned of jetpacks and like like jetpacks being like a thing, I'm like, man, I always wanted to do a jetpack. But here's the thing: I know for a fact that I'll never be able to use jetpack correctly. I'll probably end up doing like the dumb thing where I fly all the way up, and then I accidentally crash down and I scrape my face on the ground. That sounds horrific, and I'm like, yeah, no. That's too scary. I don't trust myself in any flight, which is why I was never once interested in like being a pilot, because I'm like, yeah, no. I would kill. I would ruin something. Flying is not my shtick. I would like for it to be, because flying sounds fun, but unless it's like actual wings in my back, no. You missed.
Smart bullet deployed.
What's up? What? Huh? Behind? You sicko. Ah, that's why. You know, that makes sense. Good strategy. I can't even be mad. Though I do want to. Come at thee, or have at thee. Whatever word I'm looking for.
Pitching a frag. Smart bullet landed a hit. Very palpable hit.
Ah, thank you.
Replenishing my shield.
That sucks. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Ah! No. Other teammate, you could have been a little bit more assistful, if that word makes any sense. Well, you're still alive, so it's fine.
Charging on my shields.
I'm going in. No, there's no one there. Well, what the fudge? Got my meat. Yep. Ah, what the? How do I keep doing that? Every once in a while, I accidentally... I had nothing saved. Hold up.
Die? You would tell me if I died, no?
Sure.
Avoid them.
What the?
Smart bullet struck true.
Ah! There was that other person who I saw that I had their gun almost fried, and I'm like, bleh, wouldn't get to them.
Firing a smart
Nope,
bullet.
that sucked. Okay. What? Already?
Halfway there. Knock it up a notch.
Replenishing my shield.
Care package being delivered.
Have at thee. Have at thee. Okay. What? What the fuck? Okay. I accidentally fell back. I hate you with every fiber of my being. Okay. Our teamwork skills aren't the best.
Found its mark. Pitching a frag.
Ah,
Replenishing my shield.
Okay. How? Okay, wait. I don't think going this way will work either. Whoa!
Firing a smart bullet. Replenishing my shield.
Okay, thanks.
Recharging my shields.
I'm just gonna stay here for a second. Give me just a hum in and I'm pretty safe.
Smart bullet struck true.
Somehow. Why didn't I move? Okay. Where? Only 3. Only a measly 3. Where am I? I'm lost. Oh gosh, I'm really lost. Where am I? Sure. Guns blazing. Frick it.
Smart bullets away. The game's afoot.
That was worth it.
Smart bullets
That was
to
worth
and
it.
fro. Watch their confidence fade.
Hold up. Where the frick?
Bullets away.
Recharging my shield.
Hooligan here.
Hear that?
Ah!
Buying me a drink.
Ah! Ah, this sucks. Ugh. Okay. What's up?
Smart bullets hunting foes.
That'll give me an idea if someone's near or not. Okay. Oh gosh, you scared the frick out of me. Oh, I somehow killed someone!
Picking it up, sir.
Charging my shields.
What's up?
Smart bullet deployed.
Well, that's not great. Blah. Bruh. Bruh. Just bruh. I hate being the last death. It always hurts my pride more than it should. How does that hurt my pride more than losing? Man, I only got 4, I think. Was it only 4? I can't remember. I died to Pickle. Oh no, wait, I did make my... How convenient. Oh right, I threw that grenade at some point, and then I shot the person through the box because they didn't realize there was a little crevice for me to shoot through. Yeah. Placed... Wait, squad placed second. Total kills. 14. I know how to count. Okay. Well, at least I'm... That's improvement, oddly enough. 5 kills for me? I never imagined that in the past. Una más. One more. My pride hurts. It's bruised so badly. Just one. Just one, and then I'll do an actual match, and then, you know, just gotta like get my fingies ready for understanding how to shoot and all that stuff. No, it's so slow. Only 5. Please. I will cry. It's not cry. I don't know why that's a thing I always say. Be like, I will cry when like the most inconvenient thing happens. You know what? Bro, let me tell you. While we're waiting to see if this will eventually go through or not. So, there's, you know, like Singles Inferno, right? It's like very popular. If you watch Netflix, you're like, oh yeah, just like a bunch of people that get sent to this like island that's kind of crappy. But if they actually match with someone and like be like, oh, you might like each other, they get to like paradise or whatever. Bro, I'm like watching like the latest season and like spoiler, low key, but like bro, the what I forgot her name, the one in the yellow dress, her. So like when she first got introduced and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, she's pretty, she seems pretty cool, and like I liked her in the beginning. But bro, the bonfire, let me tell you, bro, I never. Man, I'm starting to sound like one of the characters that keep saying bro. I should stop. I should upgrade my vocabulary. Homies. Every time she's like, I just can't decide who to be with. Like, I like this guy a lot, but you know, I wanna open up my options, go to that person. And I know that's the point of the show, and like she does bring good, entertaining drama, and that's what I appreciate about her existence, but I'm like, damn. You're just going about it in a very toxic way sometimes, and I'm like, I'm like, relax, chillax. Okay. If I were to ever be in a situation where like I'm like in a dating show, 100% of the time I'm probably gonna be one of the people that leave without a person, solely for the reason that I know that I'm just not the type that would be interested. That's not what I was hoping for. Give me a second. Okay. Where? Oh. I can't see everyone. I'm blind. I'm blind. Ah. I'm so uber blind. And like, I think like the reason why I believe this is because it's not because I'm like picky or anything, but it's solely just because I just never really fully get the whole like, oh, be able to romance someone. You gotta be kidding me. Switching sides. Why are you following me? Stupid idiot. Okay. Yeah, I'll never be one of the interesting people in like TV shows because I'm just not like that. I can't stir up drama, man. And even if there was someone who I fancied a little bit, I'll be like, man, do I really want to like square up with this girl? I don't know, personally.
Smart bullets hit a foe. Watch their confidence fade.
Dude, sorry, that took forever just to load. I mean, reload. You go in first. I'll follow. Okay.
Smart bullets hit our foe.
Where? I'm just gonna stay here real quick, if you don't mind. Oh, you died. Swit.
Smart bullets hit a foe.
Ah!
That hooligan's firearm overheated.
I'm like gonna die, but I need shields. Okay. Ah. I don't know if you guys need it, but I'll give it to you guys anyways. I should probably use that more tactically, but I'm like, nah. I'll just use it now. Woo! Multiple people! Was a teammate with me for a second? I couldn't tell. Two.
People keep saying
That's not what I want, though.
does the truth no longer matter?
The truth matters when you want it to matter. Okay, hold up.
Doors open here.
Smart bullets landed. Listen close for the overheat.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Someone kill him, please. Oh gosh, please. I'm not dying. I'm not giving them a free kill. You never mind. Okay. I got it up just for me to lose it again.
Bandit touchdown near me.
Humiliation. Okay, hold up.
Spot 3. I got radar lock.
Pinching a frag.
Give me a second.
Listen close for the old.
I'm dying. You gotta be joking. Okay. I hate my soul. Still only 2. Come on. I get so close and then far away.
Giving a frag the full toss. Let's blow them.
That did not even make it. That sucks.
Smart bullet deployed. Smart bullet
That somehow hit. Yay! Okay. Every time I say yay, it reminds me of like that one thing where it's like you, me, wait no, you, dinner, me. And then it goes yay. Oops. I don't know why it makes me laugh out loud, but it does. LOL. Sorry.
Sponsored by Chevrex.
Charging up my shield.
bullet away.
Man. Oh wait, we're all going in? Okay, hold up. Kill them, kill them, kill them! Okay. At this point, I don't even care about, like, not getting the kill at this point. I'm like, just like, if I get them low, please raise them up. I mean, please get them down. That's not what I was trying to use. Blast! I hate life. And it wasn't even you who killed me. I'm frick you. Okay. That's not. You gotta be kidding me! Okay. I hate when people sneak up on me the most. And it was both sides that were just trash. Okay.
Attention. Delivering care package. Sponsored by Chevrex.
That's probably not gonna work out, but yeah, it's just gonna do the same thing. Why am I keep doing that? Okay, it's fine. I got another one somehow. I picked it up in passing.
Throwing an arc star.
What's up?
Replenishing my shields.
Well, that sucks. I just accepted my fate. Don't do that. I'm like, nah, what's the point? I'm like, yeah, there's no point. Even if I run now. You probably could have still lived.
Charging up my shield.
Smart bullets struck true.
Why'd you insist on coming back there? It kind of makes me want to come after you and kill you. Man, no. I didn't reach. Only if I had one more kill. Only one more, man. You know, my source of drama when it my parents, again, lack of supervision. They always like putting like telenovelas with like the freaking like the most like spiciest weirdness, and I'm like I'm a kid. I don't know what's going on in this scene. It looks like they're wrestling. And like my mom, like at some point she's just like, oh, well, you see, when you're older, you know, you'll eventually find someone, and you know, you just want to embrace them, you know, you want to be close with them, and I'm like, Mom, I think I don't want to know anymore. And she's like, oh, yeah, maybe for another day. And then you know, sex ed happened in high school, and you're like, yep, I already had hunch of everything else because of like past knowledge of watching things on TV. And you know what? Low key TV is kind of informational. I feel like I'd rather like if I had kids, who knows? I don't know for sure. But if I had kids, I don't know how I'll feel. But I feel like I need kids to have an opinion on this. But regardless, if I did have kids, if a TV show taught them something, being like, oh, smicks, I'll be like, they're gonna learn eventually. And sure, they're kids now, but I'd rather them know now than be clueless until like they're in their adult years and they're like, be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be like, I feel like, because like I know for a fact that I won't be able to I won't, birds and the bees, I know for a fact that I will never be able to have that talk with any child, because I'll just be staring at them being like, so when two people very much love each other, they just want to like smash, and they're like, smash how? And I'm like, you know, they like be like, they like the video game? I'm like, no, different kind of smash. Like I would be so unserious about it. That's my dilemma. And then like, yeah, when it comes to like parents, they are technically a soap opera themselves. Like sometimes you like, because you get a front row seat of just watching your parents' romance, and sometimes it can either deteriorate or it just improves, or just like, it's a simple marriage. Whatever the case is, you just sit there and I'm like, And like me, I feel like my family members, my aunts and uncles have way more interesting like stories, like romances, than my own parents. Because like I'm sitting here being like, I kind of wanna see more with my freaking aunts and uncles, man. Because like every once in a while, like my uncle like does like a very like adorable like act of love for like my aunt, and I'm like, damn, that's good. I should write that. I should write that down. Write that down. Because, like, I feel like the most stereotypical, like, funny thing that happened with my mom and dad's relationship, you know that generic thing where, like, a guy is outside of, like, a girl's, like, home and, like, holding up a boombox with, like, a song playing? My dad did that, apparently. Like, that was, like, a story my mom told me and my sister. And we were, like, sitting there staring at each other and we're like, he did that? And then our mom was like, yep, he was that cringe. It's so funny. It's so funny. So stupid. Yeah, honestly, like I feel like parents should be a little less strict. Like obviously it's still important to be strict. You don't want your like children to like watch out full out gore and traumatize them. Like I've watched my fair share of horror movies, but not like to the extent where I'm like, oh, it's a snuff film. Don't show snuff films. That's where I cross the line. But if you're showing them something like Jason, yeah, that's fine. It's, you know, it's still pretty brutal at moments. You could always like cover their eyes, or like tell them to look away if they're uncomfortable or something like that. Like if you're showing a 5-year-old, okay, that's a little awkward. But like if they're like 10 or something, I'm like, they're fine. They're gonna literally learn this stuff by the time they enter middle school and see a bunch of other immature kids being like, man, oh my gosh, have you seen this on TikTok? You know, things like that. That's my kid voice, bruh. So I'm like, yeah, show these things, you know, let them learn about life. And like honestly, arguably, here's the thing, when it comes to like horror stuff, I feel like that's a good life lesson of like teaching like children to be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't go out and follow stupid noises like these stupid protagonists. You'll die. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Kill me. Kill me now. Kill me. Please. I don't want to live no more. I fell? How does this happen? I was just trying to go. I was like, where's the light ammo thing? It's not on that bridge, so I guess... Oh, it's inside. Let me swerve backwards real quick. That... May... You know what? If you... roast the frick out of me, man. just do it. I don't care. But yeah, like, again, but back on topic, though. Like, showing, like, SMICs on, like, TV films and being like, hey, you should be aware, like, kids, if you do this act and you're not protected, you could get pregnant. And then there's like the little side stories. Like for some reason there's so many stories where they're like, hey, here's like a teen pregnancy, and like she was either abandoned by her lover or they just had a rough time with each other because, you know, they you know, they're trying to raise a kid, trying to like financially help each other and stuff like that. It's gonna be a tough mission. So be like, you gotta learn you gotta learn responsibility, and you guys are too young for that. So be responsible now to avoid any mishaps later. So yeah. It's still important to have some supervision over what your children watch, but not a lot. Like not a lot to the point where it's like, man, they know nothing about life. I don't know what I want to use anymore. I should have thanked them. Oh no, my window's gone. Sorry, but thank you. Wait, I was gonna go to light ammo. Actually, yeah, I gotta go backwards. That's what my intentions were, to go that way, and I failed miserably. But now I can. But first, let me just take a peek. Sure. I hate every time I walk away and I don't carry one of those big things with me. That's a little bit too much.
Care package over there.
If I'm by myself and then someone, because I'm hearing noises nearby, if they end up coming at me, be like, let me kill you, I will cry. Okay, I will not cry, I'll rage. I will want to tear out their hair from the roots and say, yeah, you deserve that for inconveniencing me.
Supplies here.
Oh wow, thanks.
Excellent.
Okay.
I've leveled up.
I don't need that.
To select an upgrade.
Okay,
Beware, Outlands. August Brinkman has a new upgrade.
hello. I chose the upgrade, so I'm aware. Just yoink, but my teammates aren't aware, so they need to know that. So you know what? Fair point. Say it. What the frick? Huh? There's corpses? Okay, sorry. Again, this is why you gotta take some time, like just to admire your surroundings, cause shit is crazy. I don't need that. Okay. I've never been more alarmed in my life. I was like, what the frick? I was like, what is that on the floor?
Extended light mag here.
It's a body.
Level 1.
Okay. Hey, is it alright if I grab that?
Need a wee pick me up.
I'll grab it. Sure. Yeah.
Triple take here.
Let me see.
I've selected an upgrade.
I never, when it comes to like, the second option for this dude, I never know which one to pick. Okay. Whoop. What do I have on me? Okay. I need more light ammo, if anything. Do I need... Yeah, okay. A backpack. Come on, Vominos.
Pick me up.
Everybody let go.
Matey.
Yoop, 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 yoop. Wait, no. That one works. Okay. Don't zoom in when you're charging at people. Or don't zoom in when you're in front of people. That, you're going too far ahead of us. Slow down. Slow down. Look. Get be kidding me. I'm looking like a fool in front of my teammate because I doinked to my forehead. Yoink. Hold up, I'll open that up and I'll not grab any of it because I already have some okay-ish stuff. Do I? Yeah. Here you go.
There's some extra supplies here. Excellent.
Okay. You guys not want it? Yeah, okay. So I was waiting. Okay. Because since I'm the one with the more shield, I feel like it makes more sense for you guys to have the better weapon in turn. I'll be more protected and you'll have better stuff.
Got a sentinel here.
Okay, I'm not in the mood to snipe right now. Later, but not now. If I'm playing Sparrow, that's my only instances where I'm like, oh yeah, give me that. Give me that tasty treat. Not today. Okay. Boop. Boop boop. Okay. Yeah, it's very important. Like, and like, when also the thing that kind of makes me sad, because like you need like a permission slip, like you need your permission slip signed by your parents for you to go to take those sex ed classes. And I'm like, really? What? Which parent would just say no to that? Why? It's just darn shame.
Champion made a poor choice.
Okay.
None from that squad remain.
Somehow. Okay. Should we go up there?
Frag grenade. Shields recharged.
We should go indoors. That's not great.
Got a replicator coming in.
Get in.
There's a new kill leader. No need to make it fast. The old me would have let you rot. Very powerful hit.
Thermite grenade out. Frag out.
1 second. We got
Giving
this.
a frag the full toss. Let's blow that bloody.
Okay.
Shields recharging.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want them to accidentally like go around us, but we could look through the glass. I'm an idiot. Okay. So we killed one person.
Rings pretty close.
Mine should have been assisted, but I guess it works out. Are they still up there? Yeah, they're still up there. Stupid. Okay. They're still up there. Unless you're gonna put a portal down.
Ring getting shot at. Maybe void running.
Look, an enemy shield. Fire it!
Need to recharge my shields.
Gone.
I could switch out like temporarily to the other. Burps. Okay. To the
To the ring.
sniper to see if I could snipe them from here, but I don't want to switch out my stuff now. Sorry. That was way too funny. Okay.
Better without you, pals.
Oh yeah, there's some people fighting over there, definitely. Way over there.
Enemy there. Companions, we're not far from the ring and have 10 seconds to find safe harbor.
And relax, because there's people there.
Enemy over there.
That's too far. It wouldn't help.
Heads up. The ring's moving.
It's moving and so are we.
Jump tower over there.
Do we really want to use it though? I don't know. It's like we need to go this way anyways.
Care package incoming. Does your generation usually require this level of assistance?
Oh yeah, we can go up. Okay, I thought we couldn't go over this for some reason. I thought it was too tall.
Heads up. New kill leader. Enemy
Gimme!
getting shot at. Fire.
Smart bullet deployed. Our foes felt the swing of my sniper. Frag thrown. Our foe's weapon overheated.
Why can't I see their...
Contact with hostile.
Enemy here.
Broken enemy shield.
Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Yes. I was trying to go behind the box and I was like, yeah, I'm dying.
Replicator entering orbit, dearies.
Oh, goodness.
An enemy shield.
Oh, goodness. Well... 6. So, like, top 10, at least. And no negative! No negatives. And 2 assists. So far, I did not deserve that. Well, that was something. Okay, progress report. Somehow, I managed to get at least... I managed to upgrade my mandatory list for the mini games from 2 to 5. And I managed to get back-to-back, able to get 5 kills somehow. So, that's a bonus point. Thing I still need to work on. It's the I'm going back to my bad habits of zooming in on my gun when I'm very close to people that I don't have to zoom in. And I'm also getting... What was the other bad habit that I ended up getting back? I returned to by accident. What was it? Something. I think... Oh yeah, leaving my group. Don't leave your group. Stop zooming in when they're close. Those 2 I gotta improve on. But overall, not bad. Surprisingly. I think I'm pretty chill with today's, results-ish. It could be a little better, could be a little worse. But regardless... Yeah. And we mostly got towards the end. Oh gosh. Usually it's the opposite. Why does it always do that? Hold up. It looks like I'm like forcing myself to look this way a lot. Hold up. There we go. I'm a little bit more better. I'm looking forward a little. Not really. Okay, that works. Okay. So. There's something that was popping into my brain and I already forgot it. Yeah, I should do that. I should have that in like a little corner, like sticky note where it just says, no leaving pack. Stop zooming. And that will stop hitting the camera. And that will help me in the long run. So yeah, that's the main things I gotta work on when I have the opportunity to like stream. Not stream. When I have the opportunity to play the game off stream, when I'm not editing or doing other shenanigans, I'm gonna try to like work on those skills. It's been 23 episodes and I'm still doing the same darn thing, but it's still progress. I have to remember how I was in the beginning, because the beginning I was way worse, but now I'm doing good. That's better, because like in the beginning, I never imagined getting at least 5 kills, but at least relatively consistently. But that's better. I also want to still utilize. I always pick up grenades and I don't utilize them enough. And I'm like, utilize them more. So yeah, those are my main things. Just that. So far, improving, but still need work to do. And you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. with that being said, chug some water real quick. Delicious. With that being said, thank you for watching today's stream. I better not catch you dying on me, and I don't think I have any other updates. So goodbye. Thanks for coming. Woo!